Hello everyone and welcome back to my B&B Everyday YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bill Spencer will keep Luna Nozawa hidden when Will Spencer brings Elektra Forrester over to meet his pater. Still, Luna will do some espionage during the week of January 6th to 10th and find Will relatively comforting as she gazes at him. It looks like Luna will decide to upgrade to a youngish Spencer and make him her new obsession. Meanwhile, Brooke Logan and Ridge Forrester's relationship will truly crash and burn. Since Ridge wouldn't accept Brooke's reasons for accepting the CEO gig, their love wouldn't last much longer. Of course, this will be good news for Taylor Hayes since Ridge is about to deliver a night of passionate surprises. Ridge will have a special gown that he designed, so he'll give it to Taylor for their evening together. Taylor and Ridge will surely enjoy some makeout sessions, but they could take effects indeed further and hit the waists. Ridge and Taylor didn't relatively go all the way last time, but now they may embrace what they really want in the bedroom. At Forrester Creations, Hope Logan and Carter Walton will have some further meetings related to their incense plans. Carter and Hope liked Fanny Grayson's pitch, but they agreed the stakes were high and that they couldn't go to get this decision wrong. That could mean when Fanny shows up again in the week ahead, she'll learn Hope and Carter are going to pass on her collection. Maybe Carter and Hope will determine that it just isn't exactly the right fit in the end. Daphne Rose, on the other hand, will come from France with her own scent Moxie and make a pitch that should seal the deal on her future at Forrester. We'll see Daphne put in charge of developing a hand Forrester scent and creating an incense line that Brooke will eventually authorize. Carter, Hope and Brooke will all be on the same runner about this whole scent thing taking Forrester to the coming position. Nonetheless, there'll be further than meets the eye when it comes to Daphne, who'll intimately be working to recapture control of the company for the Forresters. Steffy will be Daphne's secret master, so it'll be delightful to watch them work together behind the scenes. Back with Hope, she'll comfort Brooke over her split from Ridge and push her to embrace this new CEO occasion. Hope will try to move Brooke to throw herself into work as a distraction once Ridge is doting on Taylor again. Will Brooke stick with her plan to put the company back in the Forresters' hands or decide perhaps Carter and Hope's vision is the right bone? Whatever the case, Taylor and Ridge's love could consolidate snappily while Brooke's busy at Forrester Creations. Since Ridge will be caught up in this rekindling, will he pop the question to Taylor sooner rather than latterly? Taylor and Ridge will surely get near, but there'll be some other major developments passing on oil. Steffy will no doubt have some strategy sessions with Daphne as they bandy her thing of restoring Forrester power. Bill might have some close calls involving Luna as well, especially if Katie Logan stops by for a visit at some point. There's also the matter of Remy Price and what's ahead for this B&B character, who was taken into police guardianship off-screen. Will Remy wriggle out of charges or at least make bail? One way or another, Remy may end up back on the thoroughfares and protest off a revengeful scheme against Will. Remy might also refuse to give up on a future with Elektra, so more peril could be brewing. The coming 2 weeks will bring some stunning moments, so stick with us for further plot prognostications and updates on any marvels to come. As Remy and Elektra struggle, Will arrives on the scene, rushes to her deliverance. Remy says that he's not leaving without Elektra, but Will rushes upon the scene. Remy seems poised to throw Elektra over the edge as Will precisely approaches, trying to talk him down. "You don't have to do this." Will whoops. Ivy and Katie continue to bandy the horrors of AI, with the ultimate admitting she was wrong to overreact and fire Elektra. Ivy reiterates that Elektra didn't indeed know deep fakes had been released when she was living in Texas, but that the images formerly on the internet had spread like campfire. "This is passing to further and further girls than you can indeed imagine," says Ivy. "It can be to anyone," says Ivy, adding that notorieties have whole PR brigades to deal with this type of thing. They again wonder who might be targeting Elektra, and Katie vows to use all of Forrester's coffers to find the person responsible. She hopes to find out who it was before Will, who's determined to discipline the person. Ivy says that Will has proven to be a total idol for her bastard. Elektra manages to break free of Remy, leading to he and Will getting into a physical altercation. Punches are thrown, and it looks as if Will might throw Remy over the edge. But after punching Remy, who falls to the ground, Will walks down, taking Elektra into his arms. This, of course, leaves Remy free to run down. Will assures Electra that the police will find Remy. I was no way going to let him hurt you, says Will. She begs him to no way let her go, and after promising not to, Will pulls her into a romantic kiss. At the captivity, the guards push Luna through the gate. She looks at her unshackled hands and bases. There's no way you can rehabilitate under those conditions, Bill says, adding that Luna is going home with him. Sure enough, before the coming marketable break, Luna and Bill are walking into his home. He says he'll answer all her questions, but only after she reveals how she's feeling. Confused, she admits. He reveals she's under house arrest, and we see that she's wearing an ankle cuff. He says he used his influence to strike a deal with the authorities. As long as she doesn't squinch up, she can live with him. There are rules including that she can't leave his property and absolutely no bone can know that she's there. The rest of the world has to believe she's still behind bars. What about if her mama goes to visit her in captivity? Bill says he'll deal with that. Good thing RJ's not around, so no worries about him visiting her. Bill warns that if Luna breaks the rules, she's going back to captivity. He's habituated every connection he has, cashed in every favor, and wouldn't be suitable to help her again. She asks why he's helping and Bill says he's done worse. Really, Bill? You didn't kill 2 people. He says that while the state didn't give her the death judgment, being behind bars would turn into one. Tone preservation is everything to people like us, he says. It has to be, considering the way we were raised. When we feel hovered, we do drastic effects. Dark, unbelievable effects. But you can't force out that darkness by putting someone in a hole. You're not free, Luna, but you have a chance then. Luna addresses about how hysterical she was behind bars and how thankful she's to Bill. He reminds her that while she can go outdoors, she can't leave the estate. She vows to change. Everything that happened, everything that I did, I just want to leave it all in the history, she claims. He agrees, wanting her to be the stylish interpretation of herself. She still wants to know what's in this for him. It boils down to him not being utmost people, and unintentional to see her hurt and conceivably killed. She doesn't know how to thank him. Your letters and our exchanges made it veritably clear to me that what you did isn't who you are, he says. It was a result of what was done to you. Effects that I understand. He admits that his own once told his bad jest for a large part of his taradiddle, and that he fought like hell to move past it. His position and wealth gave him the power to move on and to help her. He says they're clicked by the chaos that was brought into our lives. He wants to give her what they've no way had stability. She can't believe this is really passing, but he wants her to have a normal life. You know, living in a manse without anyone differently knowing she's there. Hanging with a Joe she made out with despite formerly allowing he was her pater. That kind of normal life. He pulls her into a clinch and for a moment, it nearly looks as if they might kiss.